I love crows. And the top three things that I admire most about crows is one, that they are smart, two, that they have problem solving skills, and three, that they have strength in numbers. The Crow's Nest is a community that came about because I was modeling the community I wanted to build after the behavior that I saw in the crows in my yard. And a lot of you have already filled out the builder form, and you're asking me what's next. Patience, my little crows, patience. I have a story to tell you. And actually, it's not my story, it's my father in law's story.
Hello, my name is Patrick. I am Renee's father-in-law. I was talking to Renee recently about her YouTube channel, and she was telling me the story how she does Crow's Nest. And I known Renee forever in my life, and she was always an owl girl, and now she's telling me she's talking about crows and how cool crows are. And crows are wicked cool, wicked cool. And we were talking about crows giving presents and doing stuff, and it brought me to remember a story that I had to read in college by Jerzy Kosiński called "The Painted Bird," which is a very disturbing book. It's disturbing, however. Takes place in the Slavic regions of Europe. And there is a game that they played called The Painted Bird. That's the name of the book. And it was a game that these Slavic villages would play where they would take a crow and paint him all different colors and then release him back into the fold where all the crows around, like a murder of crows, and the crow would walk around among his peers thinking that he's just like them. Of course, the rest of the crows saw him as a painted bird, a foreigner, because he was multicolored. He wasn't the same color as them, and they would attack and kill them, the painted bird. And it was just something, that the villagers had done for entertainment as well as cruelty. It was a cruel game, but I was thinking this guy in the book saw himself as the painted bird. Everything he did, he didn't seem to ever fit in, even though he was human and he was among the humans, but he just didn't fit in, and he felt like the painted bird. And I brought it up as the fact that it was a crow being painted and living among its peers, but they didn't accept him. And I figured maybe that's something she can use in one of her stories about acceptance of people and everything they have to go through in life, that they may be painted or different, but sometimes the differences that happen to them weren't entirely their fault, and they still have to live among their peers. And we should be a little more tolerant toward our fellow painted birds. That's all. It's a unique little story that I had heard, and now that she's doing the Crow's Nest, I thought maybe there's, something she can take from it. I don't know, but that's my take, and I wish you all well, and have a safe day out there. Take care.
So he wasn't wrong. I definitely had some takeaways from the story, but I'm flipping the script. The painted bird I have taken and borrowed, and we are calling ourselves the Order of the Painted Crow, because we're not just a murder of black crows all doing the same thing. Each one of you that filled out the builder form came with your own channel, your own ideas, your own goals, your own voice, and your own unique style. And the awesomeness that is the painted crow is we are going to use those unique talents and traits and ideas and go further together. That is the idea behind the painted crow. So now you know what we're going to call ourselves, and now you know the lore behind our name. And now we just have to get busy doing it. So here's my first assignment to all of my little builder crows. I need you to respond to the email and give me a mailing address, because I am going to send you your first assignment via mail in an envelope, because some things are just meant to be delivered to your hands. And until that day, follow the story, find your people.